Are there challenges to practicing mindfulness? Well, yes, of course there are. What we're doing by practicing mindfulness, training in mindfulness, is we're engaging with the process of changing our deepest habits. As human beings, I think the way we're wired is if we've got something that we don't like, we just immediately push it away. We think, don't like that. And we sort of try to live our lives here, displacing ourselves slightly away from the thing that we don't like. And it's the way we're wired. It's part of our evolutionary heritage. It's the way we survived, by being very good at avoiding threat. If you've got chronic pain, you've got, in a way, a threat signal going on all the time. And you're learning to change at the deepest level, even the cellular level. There's evidence to show now that mindfulness can change your cellular function. You're changing yourself at that deepest level. Well, that's hard. It takes time. We have to learn just to be with ourselves. If you've got the unwanted in your experience, you don't want to be with yourself. You want to distract yourself. There's nothing wrong with distraction, but if it's compulsive and habitual, it's exhausting. It's a bit like just grazing on junk food for the mind all the time by distracting ourselves. So there's a reorientation of your being that's happening with mindfulness. And it's difficult, and it's deeply, deeply satisfying. And what I notice with my own experience and people that I teach is I think we can get a taste of that very quickly. We get a taste of a freer, lighter, more open way of being. And then there becomes a longing for more of that. And that's what motivates us to practice. So of course it's hard in that we're engaging with this deepest transformation of the mind and the heart. And it's deeply rewarding. And you just need to do it. I think that's another aspect, to try to move away from being very result-oriented and thinking that, I found it difficult today, so I'm going to give up. I like to think of mindfulness training, mindfulness practice, as being something I just do regardless of how I feel, a bit like I clean my teeth. I've learned somewhere in my life it's good to clean my teeth for my dental hygiene. Well, it's good to practice mindfulness for my mental and emotional hygiene. That's how I see it. I just do it regardless of how I feel, and then I see the results in my daily life, often in very unexpected ways. It might be I'm at the supermarket and I engage with the person at the checkout in a lovely, warm, engaged, open way. And I think later on, that's because of my meditation, even if I find my meditation practice itself difficult. So I think with practice, you just get into this positive habit of doing it, regardless of how you feel, and then you see the gradual transformation in your daily life.